Oh my God! It's Weirdlim again! Hello guys, welcome back to the channel and finally caught one in the showroom. So what I have here today is the 2025 Toyota LandCruiser LC300 and this is the ZX top of the line variant. And first I would like to thank everyone here at Toyota Makati and to Sir Josh BARRAMEDA for making this walk around shoot possible, and there will be another Toyota vehicle that I will shoot after this. And it's about time that I've covered the LC300 on my channel since these are very hard to come by. And what I have to say about this vehicle, even though this has been with us for a couple of years now, this actually still looks pretty good in my opinion. The front fascia itself, I literally call it like a Transformers grille because there's a lot of silver trims and chrome going on with this vehicle. You get the largest Toyota badge that I've encountered so far, and you have a ground clearance of 235 millimeters, which is pretty decent. I've driven a lot of its competition already, including one last week, so I wanted to see if this still can keep up. And powering this legendary LC300 is a 3.3-liter twin-turbocharged V6 diesel engine that produces 302 horsepower and 700 Newton-meters of torque, mated to a 10-speed automatic transmission. Now, with the figures alone, I know it's not the most powerful out there. However, with the rest of the competition, judging from the reviews that I've seen so far, I think this is one of the smoothest drivetrains so far. And of course, being a Toyota, it's one of the most reliable too. And I really can't wait to get my hands on this for a test drive very soon because I've always wanted to drive the all-new LC300 and as well an LC200. Wait, Lim, please. Hello. Now here on the side profile of this LC300, like with every previous LandCruiser, this is a very long, huge, wide, name it. It's one of the biggest SUVs that you can buy today. I can't even reach the roof itself. Yeah, the side profile is still boxy. I do prefer Toyota have given this a more heritage look compared with the LC200. You get door-mounted side mirrors. Surprisingly for an SUV, it's all chromed out, and you get cameras underneath. So for this top of the line brand, I think, if not mistaken only, I was not expecting to shoot this car. You get chrome plated for the door handles themselves. So the base, I think, is body colored. You can just correct me in the comments down below. Side steps here is pretty easy. It's not protruding out too much, unlike with some other SUVs. And surprising for this top of the line ZX brand, these are running on 21-inch wheels. How about that? And finally, here at the rear of this LC300, this is one of the best looking generation of LandCruisers that I've seen so far. And I think too it's because of this very large LED taillights, usual LandCruiser badges, and the spoiler-ish above here too. Now, apologies to everyone. This specific display unit is low, but so I will not be able to demo any of the tailgate and everything else inside with the tech. So if ever in the future I'll get my hands on one of these again, including with a test drive, so that will be another video to come. And finally, stepping in to this LC300, yeah, this looks really premium. Although it may be black. I mean, it's not like in your face, all the tan, red, and all that. However, knowing people off-road this vehicle a lot, it's much easier to clean. Here in the door card, it's really premium. You get leather all around, including here for your elbows, and wooden trims here too. Steering wheel is really chunky. You got a lot of buttons here for your Toyota safety sense and for adjusting, I assume only for the instrument cluster. And you have here too a 12.8-inch infotainment system with Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. Again, for a future video, I'll demo all of this soon. And this has electronic telescopic function, and as evidence, this is literally low-bat and nothing here is working. More buttons here on the left side too for your electronic tailgate and for your forward collision warning. No paddle shifters, but hey, what I need to complain about? The seats here too are really nice. Very soft for the cushions and bolstering so-so, but that's only for my body type. But if you're a bit more bulkier, I think this will just do the job. And here on the right side of the steering wheel, this is for your engine start-stop button. But there's more of them down here for your odometer and then tube, and a lot of blanks, even though this is a top-of-the-line model. And here in the center, you get a lot of controls for the heating of the steering, the seats, seat ventilations, and majority of your climate control functions. And thank goodness they're all buttons, pindutans. It's not buried here in the infotainment system, I assume. More drive modes here, including for your on-road and off-road functions. Cubby space here with a 360-degree camera view. I think this is a key detection sensor. Two Type-C USB ports, an HDMI port, and a 12-volt socket. So I think there's a TV somewhere here, or thing to connect for the infotainment system. Gear shift, yeah, pretty nice to the touch too. Wireless charging pad here too on the right side, but I don't think the biggest of phones can fit in here. Two cup holders, and coolest center console box I've seen so far, because you can open it from the driver's side. And here for the rear passenger, so you get a tray here. It's really deep, and there's a cooling function here too with this button. I think this is a must too for this type of SUV. And glove box, oh wow, that's a double type. It's pretty fancy. And above here, sunglasses holder, controls for the sunroof here for the front row only, LED lights, visor, vanity mirror with LED light, but again, it's not working. I'm not sure if this is, oh, right. All right, the LandCruiser Prado was able to do this too. So that's my first ever LandCruiser experience. Check it out on my channel. As for the second row of this LC300, it's pretty bugged. I sat on the seat belt. Here in the door card, pretty much the same like the ones in front. You get the wooden accents along too with your JBL speakers, which I will really want to try out soon, knowing it's very good on the Fortuner LTD. Two map pockets on either side, and here in the middle, two air conditioning vents along with your controls, and you get seat warmer and seat ventilations for the second row. How about that? And two Type-C USB ports, a 12-volt socket, central armrest. I hope I can open it. Ah, yeah, you can. With two pop-out cup holders. Well, rise-up cup holders. Anyways, and if I sit here in the middle, yeah, just as good as either in the left and right side of the seat. And you have the largest transmission tunnel I've encountered so far. Literally, you can put your feet wherever you want because it's that wide anyway. And the seat material here too, all around, is very good once again. And above you get two LED lights and your air conditioning vents too. And going to the third row itself is pretty much easy. Just pull this lever since this seat tumbles forward. Now, this is the third row itself of this LC300. Apologies for the seatbelt. Even though there are holders here on either side, it's not getting in for some reason. So I had to put it behind the tripod itself. So make do with that again. And sitting here, yeah, you can see a lot of issues already. And this is the first third row that I've seen in this type of SUV that has no middle row whatsoever. It's kind of like a split type, but still sitting here is pretty good. I mean, without adjusting the second row itself. Look at the feet room, have a lot. Although you can see the problem, the lack of thigh support. So for small adults like me, which is kind of doable, and kids will be okay here in the third row itself. And on either side, you get buttons here for folding down the second row and a recline function for the third row, along to with the USB Type-C port and two cup holders. So that means there's a total of 4 here in the third row. And above here, you get an air conditioning vent, LED light, and I like too how the headrest folds, so it's kind of integrated in the seat itself. So yeah, that's about it with this LandCruiser LC300ZX top of the line brand. Now for the cost of all of this one stands at 5,773,000 pesos. Yeah, it's kind of steep given with the stiff competition nowadays, but it's a Toyota LandCruiser. That's all I can say with this vehicle. And hopefully soon we can drive this baby, because I've always wanted to drive this LandCruiser. So that concludes my walk-around review. So again, I'd like to thank everyone here at Toyota Makati and to Sir Josh BARRAMEDA for making this walk-around tour possible. And there will be another Toyota content that I'll be producing here. So stay tuned for that. Hope you guys like and subscribe, and I will see you with more Toyota content coming right up and more racing videos. Bye-bye.